Happy October 1st, you guys, and happy Wednesday night. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care, and thank you for jumping on and joining Wednesday Night Live with me tonight. Just got a couple cards I'm going to work on. I got a lot of requests for a variety of different things, so I like to do it here live with you guys. Like in person, if that's cool with you guys. So no fancy editing or quick fast forwards tonight, you guys. We'll do this stuff in real time if that's cool with you. What's up, you guys? I send all my love and all my best to you guys, man. Thanks to you guys for sending me all the great pictures and all the cool stuff you always do, man. Hey, Denver. What's up, man? Patrick, what's up, brother? Yeah, seriously, guys, thanks a lot. I've been, really enjoying all the cool stuff, and it seems like it's card care season, isn't it? You know, it's like kind of the fall. Seems like it's time to get some projects out. At least, I guess, I say that hey guys, what's going on? I say that like everybody lives in Michigan here, but here in Michigan, it's starting to get fallish over here, Dave, good to see you, Dave. Hope St. Louis is good today. And I'm Kurt from the Motor City here in lovely Detroit, Michigan, you guys. So good to see you. And tonight, you guys, I got a little bit of everything, like always. We're gonna do stuff tonight where we get to the end of. All right. So and yeah, thanks, guys. This is where I live. This is where I live in Michigan. So this is Clarkston, Michigan, and that's where I'm at. So it's a cool place. Great little town, great music town, great amphitheater here, so it's a fun place. But tonight we're gonna work on edges and work on with the card tool. Something that I get asked for a lot is I'll get asked, hey, can you do more stuff with this? So yes, we will. I love working with this thing. I always keep it at my desk because it's just like a little twitch. I always grab it and just do little things with it and put it down. So it's not like something I'd do this whole really video with. Sometimes I just use it for little things, but we're gonna focus on this tonight. What's up, you guys? And if I didn't meet you before, you guys, I'm Kurt, and I love collecting, longtime collector. I make even my own line of products that I use to clean up my cards and teach you guys how to do it. So hopefully I can teach you something cool tonight. My tools and my dental tools. Yeah, my mother was a dental hygienist, so one of my first tools as a young guy was a scaler that I would use to get little specks of dirt and crap off. Still use it to this day, but I'll show you guys how to use that stuff. So, but yeah, like I was just kind of saying, I got a little variety of stuff that we'll work on tonight, and it's kind of like a little bit of something for everybody. So we'll work on upper deck. So here's if you guys want to watch tonight, I'll give you all the reasons to hang up now and just bail on this thing, or you can stick around. All right. So I'm going to work on an edge on an upper deck. So if you guys like upper deck cards, I don't care if it's a 1989 upper deck or a 2012 upper deck. I mean, they're all pretty similar. All right. So we'll do upper deck. What else do I got? I got a weird Pokemon card. We'll do a heat press. So even if you don't like Pokemon, you probably like machines and heat presses, so I'm gonna check the box for you. You gotta stay for that. Chrome, you don't have to look hard for Chrome. So I was going through a box of Chrome cards because we'll do this Chrome card tonight. We're gonna probably have to use card spray, card polish, and recovery on it because it's just dirty. It's got a film on it, scratches on it, so we'll do that stuff. I'm working on a couple projects. We'll see how long you guys want to hang out. I'll see hopefully I don't wear out my welcome by then. But I'm trying to get dents out of the back of a prism card. You know how if you guys pretend, if this is new to you, it's okay. I can catch you up real quick. But if you guys are part of my long timers, you know how on Prism and Chrome cards, you guys have likely seen me soak them before to get dents out of the back? And I do it, but it's also one of those things where I'm do it if it's a Hail Mary, it takes a while, you got to dry it perfectly, or it looks nappy and it doesn't look, So you can do it, but I'm trying to get dents out of the back of a Prism Chrome card with doing a semi-soak. So yeah, I'll get to it. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And then finally, I got a vintage card. This week's vintage card is not a sports card. It's a 1977 Star Wars card, but we're gonna do edge repair, corner repair, and wax removal, and we'll do it all. We'll do a start to finish tonight. All right. So I don't think I'm gonna have to make you guys wait too long for like results. We'll get results tonight. So tonight, you guys, is like mainly card kit stuff, card care kit stuff, right? Where's my little card care kit? So like, if you guys have, one of these at home, it's pretty much stuff that we'll just be doing out of here. That sometimes you guys, I think we all enjoy it occasionally, but sometimes I'll get carried away and do these long projects where I gotta soak it all night and get to it tomorrow and they're fun. I love those. We'll do those. We'll always do those, but I want to be able to show you guys stuff that you can do just in respect to all my new customers that might like just want to learn how to do some basics, but some good stuff first, and not want to be like, what do you do? I won't go to level 2 tonight. We'll do like level 1 stuff, but it's all good level 1 stuff. All right. So like, we'll get to it. And also, you guys, I know that slabs, here's something that I'm excited about. I'm always buying cards, like that's part of my DNA. But when I get them in the mail, I swear, man, that every card I get in the mail, and I buy good ones. I buy good ones. The slabs are always chipped or scratched or something. And you know me, chips and scratches, not my favorite. I like to work on stuff like that, but I don't like to have stuff like that. So I got a couple slabs up here that we'll clean up tonight too. So if you don't have any scratch cards with scratches on them, I bet you got some slabs with some scratches on them, and I'll show you how to clean those up. So let's get busy, because I got a bunch of stuff going on. I always pick out more than I can do. It's like going over to my mom's house to eat something. My mom will be like, you guys want to come over this weekend? I'm like, sure. And she's like, who's going to come? I'll be like, me and Brandy and the kids, and maybe my brother. We'll call my brother and call my sister-in-law. And my mom will call me and back and be like, all right, cool. So since you guys are all coming over, I got 6 racks of ribs. I got 5 pounds of potato salad. And I'm like, Mom, but I do the same stuff, just with cards, all right? So, all right, let's get to it. But yeah, you guys, my Metro Detroiters, you guys, Pine Knob, I love that. That's it's a great amphitheater here. And if you're not a Metro Detroiter and you're watching this from anywhere in the world, Pine Knob is a place where you should make a mecca to. You should go see a concert at Pine Knob. It is absolutely one of the best amphitheaters, I'm told, in the country, but I'm lucky it's in my neighborhood, so I can get there in like 4.5 minutes. But let's do some card stuff tonight. And I want to start with the Michael Jordan, all right? So let's do this. So, I don't know if you guys just take time to go back and dig through your stuff. Like, you ever go look for this stuff that like might have gained value over the years, and then you come back to it and you're like, oh man, this was a cool one. So like, this caught my eye because I don't have much of MJ wearing a Wizards outfit, and it's a cool card. It's classic. It's clean. But what caught my eye that I thought would be good for a demonstration was the corner is not great. And I think that when you guys go through boxes and, look through like cards that are kept raw, like obviously I could have done a better job with this. I don't even know why the hell this is in here, but like then the back is tough too. But I do think that if I can do some like little strategic touches of some card spray possibly here, and I think I can do an okay job here, you guys, and I think I can teach you this stuff. So like, look for these, and we'll try to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's awesome. It makes me happy. You guys know so many people know Pine Knob on here. Like, I love Pine Knob, absolutely, one of the greatest places. And all right, so let me think here. I'm gonna need this, and I'm gonna need this. And I'm going to need I'm going to grab a little bit of card spray. You guys see this? So like, here's what I want to do. I'm just going to just use a little bit of card spray on my plate. Usually 2 sprays. Yeah, you know what, you guys, like we're talking about Pine Knob. It's a great concert venue here in where I live. And it was called Pine Knob forever. And then they sold the name to DTE, which is what, like, Detroit. I don't even know what DTE stands for, but it's Detroit, maybe like something in energy. I don't know. But then fortunately they got wised up and Pine Knob bought it back. So so now you guys, what I'm going to do here, I want to show you something because this is key. All right. So you see how I got this, like, you see how when I wipe it on my hand, I'm not even making my hand wet, but I can feel it's a little bit damp. Okay. That's what I'm aiming for. Just a little bit damp. And what I want to do, and you can do this, you guys, on like any upper deck card that has an edge or a corner dent. I'm just going to transfer some moisture in it like this. I'm just going to roll it like that and roll it like that. And I'm just going to wait, okay? Let's just look at it because it should start taking in a little bit of that moisture. And what it will do, it's going to make it a little bit softer for us to work with. I'm waiting for it to get a little bit puffy, and I want you guys to see it in the light. You see how I didn't put too much in there where it's all beefed up and like wet? That's the key part. Just a little light touch, all right? And I did that, you guys, by just doing this. I just simply rolled it like that. And I just did that like on the edge. So that's it. So now what I want to do is I'm just letting it kind of crawl in there. I don't need the card spray there. But what I want you to do next is pay attention to where the bend is. You see how it's look at your corners and you'll see that it's kind of kicked. Okay, it's kicked up going like that and the up right there. I just don't want to pin it down on itself. So let me zoom you in here. Oh, hold on. I got a visitor. Do you want to come in, dude? Come on. Come here. I told Logan that we had to get started earlier, but you didn't listen. Dude, we were waiting for you. All right? Coco, you told him, didn't you? All right. So he's a rock star. He shows up whenever he wants. So I could hear a nose bumping my door, and I look over and it's my dog knocking on the door. We got you, big guy. You good? All right. So, all right, guys, let's get this corner in the right place now. So here's, through all my talking and goofing around, see how it's puffy now? So watch this. This is where it might get cooler. All right. So here, we'll use this crappy penny sleeve for something at least. I'll put it on the top, and I want to I'm just delicately, you guys, using the bottom of the tubing right here. Oh, I love that message. It says, hello from France. Hello. Man, you're up late in France. Thanks for staying up late. It's probably, 4 a.m. France? There's probably nothing else on to watch in France at this time. Bunch of reruns. All right, so did you guys see how let me get a better light for you. I'm just right now, and what I want you guys to be careful is I'm not smashing it down, because when you get something lightly damp like we just did, I know that reflection's harsh. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, how's that? So when you get something damp like we just did, you don't want to come in and be like He-Man on it. You know, just know that it's impressionable now. And then we can just kind of move things back into place, all right? So, like, let's take a quick look. Getting there, right? How cool is that? So let's go to the front. Looking way better there. That was really bad. So let's just do the exact same thing. I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting a bad reflection off this thing. Let me see. It's like, I gotta have good light, but also I want my viewers to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. All right, there we go. I'll turn it back on when I need it. So that's a better angle, or a better view for you guys. So I'm just tracing the perimeter of the card. I'm going down. And I'm also, you guys, like, so I'm not like trying to balance this up there. You guys, I kind of put like a kickstand down. You see how, like, so get kind of like used to, like, just freestyle and get comfortable. Cause like I'm holding it like this. That's how I have that control. I kind of like, I don't know if that makes sense or if that's even that important, but it's, if you try to just like balance in the air over the stuff, I could see how your hands could get shaky. Cause I had somebody ask me like, how come you're always smooth with it? And like, are you, how do you not wiggle? Cause I am doing that. I kind of plant that, and I also plant my wrist. And, that way I'm just moving delicately and softly over you guys. So that's why I'm not wiggling or shaking. Kind of put like your kickstand down, if that makes sense. And then don't forget, like, your pointer finger is an awesome card tool as well. And it feels good. So let me, let's take a look. I love working on edges and corners, you guys, and that's how you do it. Okay. So Clint, I would, love to do a tattoo sometime. I love drawing. I've always loved drawing and painting, but I never ever had a chance to do a tattoo. I guess nobody probably wants to be my first victim, but I love tattoos. What I was going to show you guys was a picture to see how much progress we made, because I feel like this turned out really well. And for those of you that were watching from the beginning, let's just do a little check, because I think this one looks really good. All right, so check this out. So we started like that, right? That was pretty damn noticeable, right? And then, also remember that, and now, there we go, you guys. Pretty damn good. You know? And then, so we got that, and that's where we started. Oh yeah, that sucks there. We had that. So, I mean, not the worst corner in the world, right? But like, not like, if you grade cards, you sure as heck, or even for your personal collection, you don't want that. That's no good. So doesn't this, guys, open up such a nice window for you of things you can do with upper deck corners? Like, you don't have to be intimidated of that. You know, so like, you can do it. I promise you, just practice that a couple times. The key on this one, you guys, is just the light card spray on the Q-tip is really where it starts. All right, so you guys cool with that one? Want to move on? Let's move on to another one. So let me take a look. I make notes. MJ needs edge and corner help. Okay, see how I'm pretty prolific with my notes. All right, but I'm good with corners and edges. All right, so we'll put this one away. And I'm not going to put it in this. This one sucks. We'll put it in a nice one. All right, Michael. And thank you guys for joining tonight, man. Cheers to you guys. Pardon me, I just need to take a sip. You know what? Good question. Paul asked a question. Paul said, hey, what happens if I push it down too much and smash it? If you push it down too much, Paul, and smash it, what I'd want you to do, the next step would be stop. And if the card's wet, I just want you to put it between two pads. If you got two of these, if you ever push a paper card too far and smash it, two pads and plates, and hold it and let it rest. During that rest period, it should come back up a little bit. But the last thing you want to do is start doing more stuff to it. So no matter what, you guys, if you make a mistake on a card, stop. And then don't try to do 3 new things. Stop. You can always message me if you're like, hey, what would you do next? You know what I mean? I'll help you out. Zach, no pads or plates for the MJ because it looks good. I don't even really have anything else to do with it. And it's like, right now it's probably holding a little bit of moisture still, but it's just going to dry over there and it will dry tight. It'll be fine. So good question. Thank you guys. And thank you guys for watching live. You know, it's like I get so many questions every day that I'm happy to answer. And, but when you can join the live show, I feel like I can share so much with you. So thank you guys for being here. Now we're going to do something like totally different, something totally cool, but something totally different. All right. So like, let me see if you guys can see this from here. Can you see that big old line in it? Isn't that crazy? And then look at the back. Can you see that? It's one of those, what do you call it? Rail marks. So totally bad, right? You know, it's got that heavy rail mark in it. So let's heat press it and see the best, the best we can do. Because I had one of these before and I heat pressed it and it worked pretty damn well, but I still had like a little impression in there. So, you know, let's just do our best on it. So I'll show you guys what I'm going to do that, all right? I'm going to flip this camera around so you guys can get a better look at it. So we'll inspect this thing together here. I'll flip it around. Yeah, you know what? Forgive me if you're on here. I am sometimes get so many messages, you guys, that I can't remember everybody's Instagram handle. But one of my buddies on Instagram or Facebook shared these cards with me, these pictures, and he sent them to me, and he sent me like 4 of them, and he told me that he reached out to Pokémon, and it's called rail damage. I don't know what a rail is, but maybe it's just a rail from the process, because he opened these out of a pack, and it was in a box. You know how Pokemon comes in a box? Well, I'm sure you do if you buy Pokemon cards, but you buy them in a box, and you get a bunch of assorted packs in there. These were all in one pack. So kind of weird. And I didn't know if it seems like they would offer you a redemption or give you new ones, but I'm not sure. If you guys ever get a brand new card out of a pack from a manufacturer that's jacked up, always reach out to the manufacturer, number one. I don't think they do a very public job of saying, hey, if you have a messed up card, contact us. But you can, and a lot of times they'll do a good job at doing something for you. So anyways, but let me, we'll do some light scratch removal tonight. One of our guys, Jacob's asked, how was the best way to remove light scratching? Probably with a technique, with, recovery scratch remover. Always start with card polish, you guys. If you see everything kind of looks like a scratch, some stuff is this little abrasion, little rub. Card polish will knock it out, clean it up. Other times you get left with little scratches. Recovery is a good thing. We'll do that tonight. And maybe that's what it is, Clint. Maybe they don't care. Maybe Pokemon doesn't care. I don't know. But I do know that if you reach out to Panini, if you have a problem, if it's hard for companies to do stuff when you have an autographed card or a patch card. But if you have a short print or just like a standard card without a bunch of stuff on it, they're usually good at it. And let me answer one more question real quick, you guys. I got one more question, then we'll get started on the Pokemon. Barry asks, I've been having a hard time removing tape residue. Any suggestions? Barry, tape is very hard to remove. That's why I don't use... That's why I don't really feature it on I don't even look for tape projects for vintage cards. A lot of times when tape dumps, like it turns out yellow-brown and dumps that color into like a vintage card, it's like it doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. So tape sucks. It's unfortunate, but let me turn this thing around. And that's a good Panini and Topps have great customer service. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I had a Tom Brady problem one time, and it was on a short print card, and Panini reprinted the card, and got it back in like less than a few months, and I thought their customer service was great. So all right, but yeah, let me turn this thing around here, you guys, and we'll get going. So this will give you guys a better look. So this is what I'm dealing with. What Pokemon called a rail mark. Okay. Oh, yeah, thanks, Denver. Yeah, guys, good question. I get asked every day, can you like clean up your cards and still send them to get graded? Yeah, you guys, for sure. And I mean, you could mess up a card, so I want to teach you how to do things properly, but this isn't stuff that like sticks to your card or anything like that. So no problem. Yeah, thanks for asking. You guys, I try to put up as much grading results as I can, and stuff like that too. But let me show you guys what we're going to do next. All right, so let me show you guys this. So what we're going to do is use a little bit of card spray, and I'm going to spray the front pad and the back pad, okay? And let me do this. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do. We're going to go over to the heat press. Hello, heat press. And we're going to turn it on. And we're going to do 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Not Celsius, but Fahrenheit. So if we're talking Celsius, like lower. I don't know Celsius off the top of my head. Maybe like 58 degrees Celsius, but 150 Fahrenheit. Okay? So then, here's what I want to do. And yeah, you guys, I've everything I show you guys how to do, I get cards graded all the time. If you guys want to look at my results, I even do like stories, show you all the stuff, the befores, the afters, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, feel free to if you guys like watching that type of stuff. So 65, there we go, Clint. All right, so card spray. And you might think, well, if you're going to put it in a heat press, why'd you want a little bit of card spray? You see that little bit of mist, you guys? It's going to like loosen this thing up a little bit, all right? And that's just a technique that I found that works well for me. All right, so we're going to do card mat. Face down there. Like that. Like that. Hey, what time is it? 10:30? All right. Yeah, I know this is the Hot Pocket. So yeah, follow the Hot Pocket. Follow. And all right, so what we'll do here, you guys, is I'm going to put this in here. I'll swing this way. And I have it at 150 degrees, and I'll probably keep it in here for probably at least, I'll say an hour. I'll probably do an hour. So 10:30. So yeah, I'll turn this thing off at 11:30. And then when I turn it off at 11:30 tonight, I'll just let it sit like that overnight. So that's it, and what I'll do, you guys, is I'll check tomorrow. So what I'll do is when I open it up, I'm going to pay attention. Like right now I have it face down, so image down, pressing the back of the card. So tomorrow when I take a look, don't worry, I'll film it all right? So we'll have it all. I'll open it up. And it'll be like that satisfying opening part, so we'll open it up. And then I'll assess it. And if it needs another round, we'll do the little mist again, and then I'll probably do it face up. So we hit it from both sides. But I'll film it. And then, because I was trying to think, the last time I did that one, I can't remember if I finished it just by putting it between two plates and putting it in the heat press. I think I did like a final press just between the two plates. So I might do that too, just like this, just a little final, so we'll do that. You know what I mean? But you guys, that white board that I put on there is 5-inch by 7-inch comic book backing board. So I just use that to diffuse the heat because the heat comes from the top. So if I can just diffuse the heat, it will, I've just been able to replicate good results by using that. So, and you guys, here's what the heat press does. It gets wobbly cards flat effectively. It doesn't get, if you wrinkled up a card and did spray on it and put it in there, it's not going to do really anything. It might make it like flat, but it wouldn't intricately like take away wrinkles or anything like that. It would just get it flat. So, but it's awesome for stuff like that. Or if you guys like go home and you start digging through your collections when you're kids and all your stuff was in binders and it's got all the binder dents all over it, little couple sprays like that and doing a heat press, it's sweet. All right. So you guys, all the stuff that I make, I sell at kurtzcardcare.com, and all the tools and the hardware that I use, I get a lot of that on Amazon, and I have a link on my website. I'll show you guys where it's at. So on my website, you guys, which is kurtzcardcare.com, if you come over here and you click on products we love, I have a link to like more applicators and more towels and the lights and the heat press and all that stuff. So if you guys need help sourcing anything, I can help you with that too. So let's move along here, you guys. So like this was for TCG for the night. It said heat press and spray. So all right, that's what we did, heat press and spray. Let's see how we do with that. All right. So next, chrome. Here, I always try to pick out something out of all the categories. All right. So let's see for tonight. Sorry, guys. I need to look up here, and I need my monitor. All right. So then this is a good one, you guys. So like if you collect chrome cards or prism cards, even if you just keep them boxed up for a few years, man, they will they'll get sometimes hazy and kind of weird. So I'm going to show you guys tonight simple stuff. We'll just do like card spray, card polish. We might have to use some scratch remover, but just to make like a chrome card look good. All right. And like literally, guys, you just need to like chill out, like, and you're just getting into card care, grab a stack of chrome cards and turn on some tunes or turn on the baseball game or whatever and just chill out. It's like it's a very good skill to know how to have, and it's easy to do, and you can get good at it in like one day. All right. So I had a quick question here. It said Clint asked me about a card bath. You guys, Clint, you can soak a vintage paper card if it's dirty to get stains out or wrinkles out. So if you guys ever want to watch anything like that, here's something that's cool. Go to not right now, stay with me here. I'll teach you the most I can tonight. But if you guys go to YouTube, and if you're on the computer or a laptop or whatever, you can search in the search bar. I don't know if you can do it on your phone, which is whatever. But if you go to my YouTube page and search like anything that's on your mind, chances are, if I have a video on it, you'll be able to find it right away. But I got a whole variety of stuff on my vintage playlist, all right? So, good question, man. Thank you for asking. And thank you guys all for watching, man. I appreciate everybody's time and attention. All right, let's get back to card stuff. All right, so these were wild. We got these, got a box of these from a nice guy that I met walking around at the National a couple years back. And these are Topps Finest. And if you guys know, Topps can get a nice curve to them sometimes. But anyways, look at this. If you guys can see it, like, look beyond the light. Do you guys see how noisy these cards are? Look at the haze on this thing. Look, watch this. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? And it's like, I never handled these cards. They just came like this. You know what I mean? So that's like literally out of a pack. And if I showed you guys the rest of these, they all looked like this. But sometimes, man, you'll open up a pack of football cards or baseball cards and they look like this. I love you, Clint. You guys, yeah, I think that, man, life's too short. Like, just, I feel special that you guys like to come and watch me do this stuff. I feel special when I see orders every day. I feel happy when guys send me pictures or ask me questions, you know? So, like, you're not lucky to see me, you guys. I'm lucky to see you. So, thank you for being, like, the best damn group of people ever, you know? So, let's get our tools out here. And we'll do... we're going to need to use card spray, I can tell you that. Then, so we got that. I am going to probably need to use that. We're going to need to use a little bit of everything. But when you guys see something like this, well, let's see, we didn't even look at the back. Typical. The back looks fine. You know. Oh, dude, yeah, Clint took it to 11, didn't he, Denver? Yeah, Clint, you're welcome here anytime now, man. Because I was just looking for a new amp today, but I'll only buy an amp that goes to 11. So let's, and hey, I saw Spinal Tap 2 is out or coming out. Holy shit, talk about like wait 50 years and make another movie. But if you guys don't know what Spinal Tap is, and if you guys love freaking ridiculous funny movies that happen to deal with like parodies of rock and roll, Spinal Tap is for you. It's just like one of the greatest ridiculous movies. And being that I was a person that gigged for 20 years and worked in venues every weekend of my life for so many years, setting up so many sound systems, doing so many gigs, Spinal Tap is like so accurate and so funny at the same time. So for all my road warriors out there, any of my guys watching out there that are in bands, DJs, all of you, you know, I love all you guys for going and not only performing, but all the shit you got to do before the show even gets started, you know, but Spinal Tap's a riot. I can't wait to watch it. But it's funny, like, I watched Spinal Tap 1 like last year, and I watched it with the captions on because I'm freaking deaf because I was a freaking DJ for 20 years and I have no more ears. So I have to watch shows like an old man with the words on at the bottom. And holy shit, is it hilarious watching... reading all the words that they say in Spinal Tap, because I realized I couldn't understand half the damn things they say or the lyrics of all their songs. Like, I could understand the funny parts, but if you guys are into that stuff and you turn on the captions sometimes, yeah, God, it was so funny. So you guys, what I'm doing now is like I got as much of that crap off as I could with the card spray, but the card polish will do a really good job of getting all that foggy stuff off that was left over. So just bear with me. But I like doing card spray first. So if you guys are keeping track at home and you say like, why'd you do that first? Because this is good at getting external crap off the card. So is this. But I find that dirts and clingers and stuff like that are usually the best to remove first. And in this situation, card spray is stronger than card polish at that. But this will give it a really nice clean. So, all right, we are going to have to do a little bit of scratch removal on this one too, you guys. So this one's going to get the trifecta because I want to show you something. So look, we got it nice and clean. So, okay, we'll start out here. See how it's nice and clean now and nice and shiny? But look, let's get closer. There's scratches on it. So you could stop right there, you know, but like it's irritating, you know. I find the scratches just to be too much. So like let's go after those, okay? So we're going to change gears a little bit. I went shopping at my store today and I got a brand new bottle of Recovery, so let's get into the new one. I'm gonna need to buff these scratches out, you guys. So like, what I want to do is I'm going to apply the recovery to the scratched areas. Let's see them all. There, if you guys can see it, it's all scratched up in here. I'd say the worst are in there. But I'm going to put it on over the area. That's just a little bit. And you guys can like start the buffing process with a stick applicator like this. And I want you to hear this. This is the sound I want you guys to hear, okay? And it's not from pressure. It's kind of like this almost medium spot where I'm not pushing too hard and I'm not pushing too soft. And it will, the foam brush will get a good grip. And we're going to keep moving, okay? Because when you're using recovery, guys, you're literally buffing the plastic top coat. And these cards have a nice plastic top coat. So you get comfortable with it, man. You can do some sweet stuff and get rid of these little scratches and not hurt your card, and it looks great. So I need to get what do I need? A cotton. I got one. All right, I'm prepared. So now, you guys, I just want to switch over here and do a little bit of buffing with the cotton. And then we'll take a look. It feels smooth. Yeah, Zach, I would say for print lines, I bet you, man, well, they're all kind of different. I mean, I'm talking sports cards. I bet you if I had 10 cards with print lines on them, I bet you half of them, dude, I could get them to go down or reduce or remove them. At least I bet you I could bat 500 with them. But sometimes, man, they're just too deep in the card and they don't do anything. So, like, we'll take a look at here. I don't know if I'll be able to get all these scratches out, but we'll give it a shot. And they were just still real heavy, you guys, by his face. Sorry, I want to give you a good view. Sometimes I get carried away and I forget that everybody's trying. I forget that you're not watching through my eyes. I got to look through the phone. So and you notice, guys, how I'm just not like digging in one spot. I'm just kind of like, I'll work the spot that I want to improve, and then I'll kind of like go out of it, just to kind of keep it all on the same page. Now look, it's damp here, so let's dry it up. So now we're dry. Still a little damp. I'm waiting to hear it squeak. I'm going to get down to the squeaks. There we go. Gonna keep folding until I get down to the squeaks. And hey, Clint, you make a good point, you guys. When you're working with recovery, you don't want to remove any paint if you're working on a Pokemon card. So do not use cotton when you're working on a Pokemon card. If you're using recovery on TCG, which is cool, just use it on the foam brush, okay, guys? And that way it won't be too strong for you to use. All right, let's see if we're making any progress here, man, because this one was hit. Gosh. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Some progress has been made. The card's clean. Up there's looking fantastic, but check this out. Still got some scratches right on his shoulder. If you guys got time, I can't back up. I can't quit yet. I gotta try a little bit more, okay? So let's just do that a little bit more. I want to go a little bit less this time. Actually, I'm just going to apply a little bit here. Just a little micro dot. And I want to just focus on this one area. And I would say, you guys, like, the best scratch recoveries I've done have all been within about 10 minutes. Anything longer than that, guys, I just think is too far gone. And I know that noise is so irritating, but I tell you what, that's working. All right, let's see where we landed, you guys. And then I'm not going to give up, but I'm stopping for now. Look above his shoulder. I still got a few in there. But pretty damn good, right? You guys get it. So just keep on doing little tight little applications like that, man. You guys will get it. It's pretty mirror-like finish. It was pretty nasty. But I'm still going to work on it a little bit more, okay? So, and you guys, this works so well on these cards because they're hard and plastic. Like, isn't that mirror finish wicked? It's pretty sweet. So that's why, chrome cards and stuff are so awesome looking when you can keep the finish nice and tight and 3D looking like that. Cool. All right. Thank you guys for watching that one too. And I'll put some pictures. I'll put before and after pictures up tomorrow. Okay, guys? So that was, let's review. So that worked out real well. And we got like almost all, look how nice and shiny that is. So card spray, it was like 3 steps. Card spray, card polish, and then recovery. Plastic looks awesome. Scratches like are, I'd say, almost all the way gone. I'm real picky. I'm gonna, I'll do a little bit more. I don't know why, but it just irritates me. It gets so squeaky when you guys are watching, and I'm just like, I want people to watch this and not be like turned off. But that's how you do it, okay? So I will probably see what you guys don't see. I'll probably do, since I got that far, just with like 2 applications, I'll probably do 2 more, and I think they'll probably be all gone. All right, so I promise I will post. But I want to show you guys something else. I got to get moving because I usually keep you guys till about 11. So I got about 12 minutes, all right? So let's hang out for about 12 more minutes. Or if you guys don't mind hanging out a little bit longer, we can do that too. But here's what I wanted to show you guys. Oh, you know what? Slabs. Slabs. That's something that I want to talk about because everyone that I've been buying, I'm digging into my locker over here 1 second. Getting my cotton circles. So, of course, I like working on the cards, but you know what? When I buy a cool card for my collection that I'm not gonna, like this was a card I got. Check this one out. You guys like Tom Brady? It's a Tom Brady Downtown Gold. But look at the case. I'm sorry, but that's disappointing to me. Like, look at and then look at the, this part. It's like some sticky something on it. And then, it's like a premium card too. And look at like some little chip or something right there. Same thing on the back, man. And then sticker, look at this. And this is how Fanatics sends you a card. Doesn't even put the sticker like on the. Look at that. That leaves a bunch of stickiness behind too. So, well, here's my card. When I get a card for my collection that's already in a grade and I have no card care projects, I do a slab care project. All right. So, yeah, and no bag. That's the truth. And look at that. This is a nice card too. Like, this is premium. Really nice. But seriously, you know what I would do if anybody from Fanatics is watching? Fanatics, I will even donate a couple recoveries if your employees want to do a little touch up on the slabs before they send them out. I'll donate a few, all right? And then you guys could maybe be a customer of mine, and when people buy a slab, clean it up a little bit for them, you know? So, but yeah, let's do that. I want to clean the slab up. Irritating. And for this one, you guys, I use recovery. It just works easily. And it does a good job of buffing out these little scratches. So I'm going to evenly, yeah, isn't that right, Pat? Like, you know, like I am such a customer service freak that like if somebody sent me something, and like, you know, how many times like I've had customers that like live in somewhere else in the world, and the pressure like shows me like that they show me like, hey Kurt, I got my card spray and it like looks like some of it leaked out. I'm like, send me your address, new one on the way, you know what I mean? But it's like, God, why don't they protect these things, man? All right, see how I made it all kind of just foggy like that, you guys? So that's because I'm gonna buff all of it. So let's just start at the top. Yeah, Pat, like the case, the PSA slab, it's like an acrylic. It's crispy. They can shatter. PSA uses a couple different types of plastics or different, you know, polymers, I guess, but most of them are just kind of simple plastic. And you guys, this is easy for anybody to do, you know, just you're going to hear the same noise you heard on the card, kind of like the plastic buffing sound sometimes, and that's fine. But yeah, this is something I kind of has turned into a process. And it's like, even when this card's only a few years old, so even when it came out, it's always awesome. So I wonder just why the case gets so beat up. All right, let's see how we did. There we go. That's a gold card, right? Jeez. So then look at the back. Like, look at the logo. Doesn't that look terrible? So let's this is like a card I want to keep forever, and you know, just like display it and stuff like that and show it off. But like, it's kind of weird when you take it out and it's all beat up like that. And of course, I was excited to get it, but it was like first thing I noticed. I was like, man, this one too. Oh, right. And you guys, I do medium firm pressure on that when I buff these out because it's a thick ass piece of plastic, and that's how you do it. And let's see. So remember how grody it was? Let's see if it's good. Hey, look I can see the logo now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, recovery on slabs, you guys, is awesome. So there's that. So yeah, Fanatics, please. You get great cards, and I don't have any issues with anything, man. But dude, clean up the slabs or put them in a bag. All right, so that's how you do it, you guys. So that's that. Now, if you guys don't mind, let's hang out for. You guys got another few minutes. I won't keep you up too late. Tell your mom that you'll be in bed soon. All right. So hold on. So tonight's vintage example, you guys will. We got the Warrior and the Jedi Master, you know, and this one has some old residue on it. You guys can see that pretty easily, right? So that means this was like on the back of the pack. And this was, if memory serves me correct, this is the 1977, right, guys? No, 1980. I was wrong. 1980. So 45 years this residue has been on the front. But let's clean it up. So you guys, I had a request. Somebody, one of my customers hit me up and said, hey, I love the semi-soaks and the soaks and all that stuff. But what do you have? I just give me a breakdown if you just got a dirty surface, or a, or a dent on the back. I'm like, that's a good point. Yeah, Clint, you in 1980, baby? I'm good old 82. So and then we got a little dent in the corner. So stuff that you guys will run into all the time, right? Very common stuff. So let's clean it up. So the first thing I would suggest when you run into something like this, let's get the residue. Let's get the wax off. And it's not only on the top. Joe, you're in 81? Man, we're all old together. That's a fun part I love the part about card collecting and card collectors. We got buddies on here from like 20, like teenagers. I got friends on here that are guys that are teenagers and working and selling cards and buying cards. And then I have customers that are 85 years old. And I love that. I'm like, what other hobby has such a unique mix, you know what I mean, of people? It's cool. It is. It's like hunting. Like I love hunting. Hunting's cool because it has a lot of young to old people in it. But like, a lot of stuff's kind of like age specific, but hobby is pretty badass. Yeah, we got people from all over the place, Shell, you're a young lady. Come on. So let's do this, you guys. So the best way to get, the old wax off is use card polish, just the cleaning polish. Remember this one? Abrasive-free cleaning polish. So that's why, you guys, this is for the scratches, because this is an ultra-fine cut abrasive. So different. You don't want to put that on this. You could screw it up, okay? So let's just do the non-abrasive cleaner. And we'll get all these, you guys, maybe you can see it better there. All that weird texture will get off it. Hey, have you guys been watching my Detroit Lions? They've been pretty good. And hey, happy Wednesday to everybody, man. Thanks. I appreciate 23 Stacks on Deck. 24 says happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you too, man. Oh, dude, Tyler. Tyler mentioned about a card I did, posted a video. We did that on this show, Tyler. Do you guys remember? No, I can't say you guys can't remember. I posted a video a couple days ago, you guys, about a PSA, or what was it, a card I did, Pokémon, that we bought for the show, and it was a PSA 5, and we cracked it out, did a semi-soak on it, and it was wobbly, and I got a 5. And then I put it in, we did a semi-soak on it. I sent it in to get graded. I told you guys I'd do it. And I got a 10 on it. And if you didn't see it, guys, I posted a video of it. It was remarkable. That's why I always say, good or great or awesome card care projects start with buying the right stuff. So, when I saw that one, it just looked fishy to me. I didn't see any missing color. I didn't see any of that stuff. So when we popped it open here on the show, all it was wobbly. But I guess PSA marks you down pretty heavy for wobbly. So that's fine. We got it unwobbly and we got a 10 on it. And that's how you guys get that residue. Isn't that cool? 45 years later, it's free. It's safe. So now, you guys, another thing I want you to do. Yeah, for removal, guys, use a microfiber. I don't have my little, like a microfiber. If you guys don't like a big towel, a small one is good. Like a small microfiber is nice. But for polish removal, soft, fluffy microfibers are good. So. Oh, but hey, thanks, you guys. If it's your first time being here, thanks. It looks like Michael's first time here. What's up, Mike? Happy Wednesday to you, dude. So, okay, let's fix this corner too. These are good. These are good ones, you guys. Like, cause it's like, how many times are you gonna find vintage cards that you're gonna be like, oh, it's in really good condition, but that, you know. Oh, you know what, Michelle? I was busy as hell today, so I didn't get to watch the Tigers game. But then I saw the news on, and I saw that the Tigers they made it sound like a butt kicking, so I assume, Coco, you okay down there, girl? What's going on? So the Tigers baseball we're talking about. So I heard the Tigers got beat up today. So little touch of card spray. Little bit on here. Yeah, I like to think that I can sit and watch a full sporting event, but my attention span is too messed up. I can't. I got to get up and do like 6 things. Like I'll be walking around looking at the score on my phone doing 3 things while the TV's on in the other room. Oh, dude, Ed, cheers to you, man. You did it. I'm happy to inspire you, man, but thanks for letting me know that you've been successful. So let's do this, you guys. We'll just do a little roll. Bump, just like that. And then let's get our trusty penny sleeve. And where's my card tool? Where's my little Excalibur? Oh, is that right, Scuba? Tampa Bay has been officially bought. Oh, wow. Seems like Florida would be like prime time for a baseball team to stay, huh? But no, guess not. So you guys, I'm just going to... this kind of got bent and pushed this way, so I'm just going to... I'm almost like shoveling it. Just like pushing... Let me see if I can give you a better angle of what I'm doing. Okay. And was it better? No, that's bright. Let's try... Okay, there we go. That's good. I gotta become a better camera person here, guys. All right. So... Hey, Michael. Michael asked me a question. How'd you figure all this out? I did. I wish I figured it all out, man. I didn't yet, but I'm trying. I'm kind of like Rain Man. I don't know. I'm a stubborn person, Michael, and when I like get into stuff, I get into it. So I started doing this years ago, and I've always been into like restoration. My family was a big automotive family, and like my mom's an artist, so I don't know, just I just have creative influences, and I was into collecting and like treasure hunting, and I always found it surprising that there was never like any what do you call it? Like never any like restoration for cards. So I'm like I'll lead it up. You know, yeah, you're right, Clint. Like you're right. You know, I've had to remind myself that a million. My mom would tell me that too. You know, it's like, you know, having an attention span about 2 seconds long. It made me a good artist, but I tell you what, it made me struggle with paying attention or being like basic communicator in certain situations plenty of times in my life. But yeah, when it comes to card stuff or things like this that I can kind of just focus it. And when I can talk to people about things that I like or that I feel like I have some experience with, I'm always comfortable doing that. So that's why I always love talking to you guys every day. I feel like you're my tribe. See how we're getting that out and how nice that is? Just little strategic little touches of card spray. And if you guys do that probably 3 or 4 times, you'll get it all the way out. Probably tomorrow, it'll probably puff up. So like just to finish this off, you guys, I'm just going to go like this. A little light dampness. And I'm not gonna put this between pads or plates tonight. It just can dry. See how it's like barely in there? I think we pretty much did it, you guys. I don't even know if it would get any better than that. But let's take a look at our little masterpiece here. I'm nice and clean now. Oh yeah, you look much better. Oh yeah, all the crap's gone. All right. So there we go. That's it. So let me think. Are we missing something? Oh, when I'm making the voices of my card of Yoda and Luke talking to each other, you know it's about the it's about the last act for the night. Ricardo, great question. So you don't really want to use blue painter's tape around the edges of a paper card because there's a lot of little paint on there. All right. So you know what I could do? You have to. So like Ricardo asked a good question. I love you guys. Don't hang up yet. Don't hang up yet. We gotta do one more thing real quick. So, God, that's why live shows are so kick-ass. Because Ricardo said, are you gonna use painter's tape on there? You know, I said I usually don't use painter's tape on cards on a paper card's edge because sometimes like the paint is right there and stuff like that. But I'll show you what you can do. You see how that edge up there is a little bit fuzzy? It's got a little bit of card spray on my finger. If you do that, you guys, you can pretty much get all the little flyaways to lay down. And if there's any other ones that are up there that are just like obnoxious, you could just pluck it out. But you can just always like that one's pretty big there. But yeah, you just don't want to pluck away or pull away any of the yellow paint because like when you guys get real close, okay, can you see that? You guys see how this card already has chipped edges? If you get in there sometimes with too much paint or tape, you can pull out the more yellow. So that's why I'll just get my finger a little bit damp and just do a little quick tighten up. That cool? All right, guys? So I think we did it, man. I think we did it. Let me look at all my notes. Okay. For the chrome and prism, clean, spray, polish, recovery on the soccer card. We did that. All right, so we did that. Then, vintage card. Wax spots on the Star Wars card and fix the corner. Yes, we did that. No soap. We did that. All right, so we got all those done for the night. And you guys, every single thing tonight was a request from you guys. So I thank you. There's nothing better than being able to like just take requests and do them for you guys. I think that's so fun because I like being able to collect with you guys, make products that you guys enjoy using and use them for you and demonstrate them. But also, you know, it's fun to get together on Wednesday nights. Let's turn off the heat press. What time did I put that in there, you guys? Was it like 10:20 or something like that? Yeah, I think I said I was going to turn it off at like 11:30 or something. I'm not even worried about it. You guys, 150 degrees for a Pokemon card, not super hot, but it's just hot enough to get that damn thing flat. So I'll turn it off, you guys. Yeah, thanks, Patrick. I'll turn it off at like 11:30. And then if you guys didn't see the whole thing tonight, don't worry. I'll have it saved. I'll take pictures. I saved, I was working on a dent, the semi-soaking thing I told you guys on the back of a prism, but I'll get to that one. It's not even worked out yet, so there's no point of giving you guys half-baked information. I'm trying to get dents out of the back of prism cards a little bit more effectively without doing a full soak. Stay tuned. We'll pick it up. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I'll let you guys get back to it. And for those of you that asked me a few questions, I'm sorry, you guys. I know that sometimes I'm like the worst at promoting my company or products. So kurtzcardcare.com is my site. And I make 4 things: card spray, card polish, recovery scratch remover, and the tool. And I package them up a few ways. Denver bricked cards is a good one. You got to use a humidor. It takes a long time. I'd have to do like a 3-day live. But if anybody wants to see a bricked card special, go to my YouTube page, type in the word bricked cards. I got a demonstration on there for you. But yeah, you guys are the best. I appreciate all of you. So thank you for being a great community, and just thanks for being the best, crew to work with and be a part of. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday night. And remember, take care of yourself, take care of your cards, and take care of somebody else, man. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care.